In this episode, we are disassembling the Kymco S350 Dark Knight engine. A 350 cubic centimeters maxi scooter being sold at this price. The pricing is indeed very competitive. However, many riders are worried that the engine materials might have been downgraded. So, let's take it apart and see. The pulley. It has the Kymco logo, but no manufacturer's mark. The X350 uses a traditional system from FCC. Looking at the finish, I still don't see a manufacturer's mark. There are 3 clutch weights. As for the belt, it uses a double-sided cogged belt from Bando, Japan. The transmission part is slightly different from the X350. Now let's look at the Variator rollers. Mainly, let's weigh the Variator rollers. It's 16.61 grams. This is exactly the same as the X350. Let's take apart the gearbox in advance. For the gearbox, we're mainly looking at its bearings. This one bearing is a P6 grade bearing from Bahuan. The other 2 are TPI bearings from Taiwan. Bearings. On this side. These 2 are also TPR bearings from Taiwan. The one on the axle is from Bahuan. It seems that on this S350 Dark Knight, the transmission system is different from the Kymco X350. I think this is justifiable. After all, the price is so low. I also brought the fuel injector. Let's check the brand of the fuel injector. It's from Keihin, Japan. This is the same as the X350. Next, we'll start removing the cylinder head. As everyone can see, it uses roller rocker arms. Roller rocker arms are almost standard everywhere now. These things have a low friction coefficient. One advantage is noise reduction. The other is that it helps reduce fuel consumption. Let's check the manufacturer of the cylinder head. It's made by Chongqing Jiqing. This cylinder head factory is a very famous manufacturer. Honda, Suzuki, and Yamaha cylinder heads are all made by them. The valves are from Jiangsu Changing Valves. They are also a supplier for Honda, Suzuki, and Yamaha. As I always say, there are many great parts suppliers in China that are recognized and used by international brands. Let's look at the cylinder. It's an electroplated ceramic cylinder. Same as the X350. Following the old tradition. Using a SATA screwdriver. I don't recommend doing this. If you scratch it like I do, you absolutely must not use your own car. Someone asked me to scratch it up and down. Sure, I can scratch it up, down, left, and right. Look, it's almost unchanged. Because the hardness of an electroplated ceramic cylinder is higher than that of a screwdriver. Using a lower hardness material to scratch a higher one will definitely not leave any marks. Now let's look at the piston. The piston has a tin plating finish. The piston crown has undergone a microarc oxidation process. Let's check the piston rings. The piston rings are from Riken, Japan. Riken has factories in both Taiwan and Fujian. These rings are likely produced in Fujian. The piston brand is Juchuan Piston. Also an enterprise from Fujian. Honestly, I've had some thoughts lately about visiting these excellent component factories to film the manufacturing process of various parts for everyone, so that everyone can understand these excellent parts suppliers better. Alright, let's look at the stator coil. It's an 18-pole stator. To be honest, it has more power generation capacity than my NMAX. It can support higher power electrical accessories. The oil pump gear even has a baffle installed. There's a coarse oil strainer inside. I thought there was only this one, but I found another one later during disassembly, removing the starter motor. No need for much introduction here. I suddenly realized this engine seems quite easy to disassemble. Look at this left crankcase cover. The whole piece can be removed. Just need to remove the oil pump chain. The timing chain is a Morse chain. Under Borg Warner. Yamaha also likes to use these Morse chains. There's another coarse strainer on this side. So this engine has 2 coarse filters and 1 fine filter. There's an oil jet on the connecting rod. It's for cooling and lubricating the cylinder and piston. The crankshaft is a split-type crankshaft. Many single-cylinder engines use this. To decompose it, just press down this large case. The crankshaft uses plain bearings, bushings, not ball bearings. It uses copper-based bushings. New bushings will show marks once installed. This is normal. There are bushing markings on the crankcase. Alright, disassembly is complete at this point. Overall material quality is pretty good. I don't need to repeat things like the roller rocker arms. The camshaft bearings are TPI bearings from Taiwan. Though the piston is cast, it has 2 additional processes applied. The cylinder is still an electroplated ceramic type. It's considered a high-end cylinder. This engine comes with a 6-year unlimited mileage warranty. The quality of these materials gives them the confidence to offer such a warranty. Interested riders can go check out the bike. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.